Oh yeah. Yo, what's happening? I'm Chris. Happy you're here. We're just going to hang out. This is the Podcasters Lounge. Haven't done one of these streams in a long time, but if you're a podcaster, please comment, tell us what your show is and all that stuff, and maybe we can even take a look at it. I plan on hanging out for maybe an hour. We'll see, but I have a bunch of things to cover, just random podcasting stuff. But if there's anything that you want to hear, let me know in the chat and stuff. I know there's a few people watching on Float. Oh yeah, Float's one of my favorite platforms. FLOTE. Float. FLOTE. Yeah. It's a great platform. So anyway, happy to be here. I run Podcast Engineering School, which is where I teach people how to produce podcasts professionally and work from home and start their own business and get clients and make a really awesome career for themselves and earn a lot of money from home. It's what I've been doing for the last 10 years. But I've been an audio engineer for the last 30 years or something like that. So I've been into audio a long time. And I was just watching, after dinner, my wife, we were watching TV and there was a reaction to a Metallica song, the Thing That Should Not Be. And my wife had never heard it. And anyway, that was a heavy song. And yeah, I guess Metallica, they just came out with a new song. I think it was yesterday. And here's a piece of news. Metallica came out with a new song and I think a new album. And I think they announced a world tour. I believe they announced it all on the same day. And there were a few people who've already made reaction videos to the song they just released. I can't remember the name of it. I'll find it. But so some people were reacting to it. They put out reaction videos. And then the next day, this one guy, Michael Palmisano, he has a cool YouTube channel. He's a guitar teacher, basically. And he put out a video talking about how, because the day before he reacted to their new song, and the next day he realized there was no claim on the video, meaning Metallica didn't even claim it. Like normally, so bands can do certain things. They can take your video down completely, take it down, or they can claim the monetization of that video. So they'll leave your video up, but they'll monetize it and they'll take all the money. Or they can just claim it as their copyrighted material, whatever. Metallica did none of these. None of these. It's just like they're like, here, use our stuff, do whatever you want. We don't care. We don't even want to make money from it. And the contrast was, did I just spit? The contrast was Michael Palmisano was like, remember back around 2000 when Napster was getting big and then Metallica came out, specifically Lars, the drummer, came out and was blasting everybody saying that this is stealing. That's our music. You can't steal it. And Metallica came out really hard against Napster and LimeWire and these others, and it was yeah, I mean, it is what it is. If it's business, then Lars is kind of correct, but at the same time, they clearly didn't recognize what was happening with the digital age because it was so early, right? And so anyway, so Metallica was like the spearhead for fighting Napster and fighting for non-copyrighted sharing of music and whatever. But now now it's 20 plus years later and everything's changed. And so now I'm sure they understand. Now they do. They're proving that they understand that it's better just to put it out, let everyone share it. Anyway, how you guys doing? I'm not even wearing headphones yet because, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Can anyone let me know if you can hear me? Okay, terrific. All right. I'll just put on my headphones anyway. You know what? I'll check the replay on Float. All right. You can hear me. Good. I just checked it. So I have a bunch of stuff I want to share. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. We could talk about whatever. We're just kind of lounging. This is the lounge. And you don't even have to be a podcaster, really. So let me share. Wow. So I'm using StreamYard. It's been a while since I used StreamYard. Present, screen share. I have to grant access to the Brave browser. Really? Okay. I have to unlock it. I have to put in my password. I know you're not seeing any of this, but I have to allow. Yeah, later. No, we can't have Brave close and then reopen. That's not happening. Okay. So let's do a window and let's do Firefox. Oh, I'm not going to be able to share my screen without restarting. This is a nightmare. Hey, Brad, what's up? Brad from the Cinema Guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're watching and you're not subscribed to the Cinema Guys, maybe consider it. It's a great show. Brad's a great guy. Brad's been in the lounge before, lots of times. Anyway, I should have done a test stream or something because you know what I did is about a month ago, I updated my whole Mac OS and I had to reinstall a bunch of stuff. It took a while, it took several days. And so now when I open certain things, it's like, oh, you have to give permission to do this and that. So I'm trying to share my other browser in StreamYard and I gave it permission, but it needs to restart the Brave browser. And the Brave browser is where I'm streaming through. So what do we do? We're just going to talk then. Yeah, this is boring. All right, so this might not last long at all. We might be streaming for a lot shorter than expected. I know you guys on Float are going crazy. Yeah, I'm actually streaming to Float. Brad, are you on Float? You're not on Float. FLOTE, Float. Streaming to Float. I'm streaming to LinkedIn only because they gave me permission and I'm like, okay. And then the YouTube channel for Podcasters Lounge. That's the main channel I want everyone to go to, basically. Not streaming to Twitch or anything. Well, I don't know what we can do here. I can't share my other browser. I have like 15 tabs of stuff to talk about. Let me see if I could talk about it without showing it. I can't really. No, it doesn't make sense. All right, well, Brad's the only one here. He's probably not even here anymore. And there's only, I think, one person on Float who hasn't commented. So, oh yeah, Brad's on the YouTube. Cool. Oh, I can show your comment. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Yep. So yeah, but I think Brad. Seriously, if I can't share my other browser, then this is not going anywhere. Plus, there's really no one watching except for Brad. Yeah, and I sort of anyway, we haven't streamed on the Podcasters Lounge in probably like 2 years or maybe a year and a half. And I don't know, just literally yesterday I was like, maybe I just kind of felt like streaming. I'm like, I just want to stream and just hang out. So I'm like, hey, maybe I should revive the lounge and then just stream and just see what happens, right? Just kind of, I don't know. Like for me, I want to just do it like for fun. Like it's not like I'm trying to build a huge audience and have calls to action and all this stuff. Yes, Brad, you are somebody. You're somebody. So we just, my wife and I just finished meditation. See, I can't even show you that. I've actually been putting out, I'll just talk to you, Brad. All right, so I've been putting out 2 videos a day. I started 2 months ago. Every single weekday, I'm putting out 2 videos. One is for Podcast Engineering School, and the other one is for Fractal Chris. I started a channel, Fractal Chris, and that's my main social media handle outside of Podcast Engineering School. Because I make fractals, I make fractal art, and I'm also writing some songs. Brad, I wrote a song. One of these days you'll hear it. I'm almost ready to play it. And but anyway, I started 2 months ago putting out 2 daily videos. And now, granted, these are short videos, like literally from 3 to 6 minutes ish, or 3 to 5 minutes. Even 6 minutes is long. I'm purposefully making short videos, first of all, to promote my school, which is Podcast Engineering School, but also to promote Fractal Chris, because that's where I talk about art and creativity and wisdom and all that, like good stuff, right? Like sometimes I'll mention some social issues and some politics and whatever, but it's always in light of wisdom, like long-term wisdom. Yeah. So anyway, putting out 2 videos a day has been like amazing for like building my content production muscles. Like, you know what I mean? Like one thing I did was I set up my audio and I'm using my channel strip and a compressor. And I leveled it. So like when I record these 2 videos per day, I literally record it with Ecamm Live and I record it live in one shot. I literally press record, start talking, and then say thank you, and then press stop. And at that moment, I'm ready to upload because my audio is fine. It's at the right level for YouTube and stuff. And then, so that alone, like having to do virtually no post-production, that saves me a lot of time, right? So I can just prepare the video, like make my notes and whatever. And then I actually film the video real short. And usually I do it in one take because, I mean, why not? I don't want to do any editing. Why? Come on. And then literally when I'm done, I just start posting it. And then when I prepare the videos too, I write the description or the, the show notes, whatever you want to call it, which is usually not much, but, you've been doing more videos, but you do a post in Final Cut. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I mean, obviously doing post like that is the way to go, right? Because you can add, something at the end, something at the beginning, and you can make cuts, and that's definitely way better. Someday I'll get there. But for now, I'm just like, see, for me, it was I gave myself a 3-month challenge. It was like September 15th to Christmas. I was like, every weekday, 2 videos, no matter what. Now I've missed, I think 2 days overall. So I'm averaging 1 day a month that I miss. And it's either because I feel sick or, that doesn't happen often, but that happened at least once. I can't remember. The other time I had other things to do. And then by the time I got home, it was too late. Yes, that's the thing. See, Brad, I just wanted to do it. I'm like, I mean, of course I want to put out quality, but I'm like, no, I need to crank out 3 months worth of videos. Just shut up and crank it out. And so I'm doing it, and it's great. Of course, the podcast engineering school videos are easy because that's my area of expertise, right? I can talk about that stuff. You could wake me up at 2 a.m. and ask me some questions, and I could probably tell you, probably speak pretty well on it, because it's just audio production is like ingrained in my being, right? But the Fractal Chris stuff is cool, and I'm making some cool fractals. Anyway, I can't show you. This is horrendous. Yes, make it a habit, then it gets easier as you go, and then when it's easier, then making little improvements is easier, right? Like if I need to make one or two little improvements, that's not going to be hard because I'm already in a groove and all that. So I don't want to say I'm proud of myself, but like it feels good to be doing it. Let's just put it that way, right? It feels good to do it. And yeah, so all right, I think there's one other person watching on Float, and anyway, you don't have to comment, but Float is so cool, but they don't save the recording of your live streams. Which, I mean, Float is a small company. Let's be clear. They're like a startup, if you will, and they created this platform that's sort of like, it's like a cross between Twitter and Facebook. Something like that, right? It's a social media platform, and it's all free speech. It's great. And they're adding things. They're going to add groups soon. Groups is going to be a big addition for Float, because once they implement groups, then people can start coming to Float to build their group. And you can build any group you want because you don't have to worry about these idiots, citing you for misinformation or some other garbage. So, all right. Well, I've been blathering on. Brad, glad you're here. I'm going to end this, and I'll probably just delete the video after because there's no one here and no one cares and whatever. I was thinking maybe if I do stream with like right now it's pretty late. I get that. I just wanted to do one, right? But I think this is way too late. I think maybe even in the morning might be a lot better. I don't know. I got to see if I could fit it into my schedule. I mean, or we do it once a week, obviously at the same day, same time. That'd be, maybe that's cool. I don't know. Once a week, though, it's not, I don't know if that's enough to move the needle, right? Especially for someone like me who has zero audience and zero charisma. Right, Brad? Bring the lounge back. See, people are chanting in the chat. Bring the lounge back. That's right. And what did Gordon call the viewers? Lounge lizards? Like that's going to be the name of the viewers of the lounge? I mean, it sounds good, but I don't want to call people lizards. You're not a lizard, Brad. Exactly, just for fun. So I don't know, maybe once a week. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I literally don't know. I don't know. I personally, yeah, lounge lizards. Yeah. It has a ring to it. It has a ring. And we tried to brainstorm a bunch of other things. None of them compared to lounge lizards, right? Brad, remember that? But I don't know. I don't want to do this alone. Like, I want to try to find some other people. So maybe once a week and if I can find, like, let's say 2 other people, and we all commit to the same day, time, and we just do it for fun, like, that'd be cool. So maybe I'll try to do that. But I don't know what day and time, and I don't know who the other people would be, but whatever. All right, that's it. Get out of here. Go do something productive in your life. And I'll tell you what, though. What I can't wait for is because I basically wrote my first song about a week and a half ago. And I'm still learning how to write songs. So like it was almost like an exercise. I just wanted to literally write a song, finish it. So I have the music, I have the words, and I have the little melody. It's nothing, I don't think it's anything special, but it's not bad. It's really not bad. But I'm going to take it to my local songwriting group so they can critique me. Because I'd like to be critiqued before I sort of put it out. But I am going to put it out, and I could even play it live in the lounge because I have a guitar and I just could sing it, but I'm not a singer. That's the problem. One issue. I'm not a singer, but and I'm not even a guitar player, so yeah. But I mean, if I played it, you'd get the idea. I mean, my voice is terrible. Like my pitch is not good. It's not the worst if I had to rate myself from 0 to 100 as far as my singing talent, I'd probably say 20. Maybe 25, I don't know. But nowhere near 50. Like nowhere near 50. And nowhere above 50. But I'm not like one of these, I'm not like tone deaf. I'm not exactly tone deaf. All right, that's it. I'm done. Brad, thank you, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah, I see you can pop in from time to time. Awesome. And yeah, and to our Float viewer, thank you. Float's awesome. Thanks for all that. And so, yeah, that's it. I'm going to end it here, Brad. Thanks, brother. I'm going to end it. And that's it. I don't even have any outro, nothing. Although I could do the classic ending, Brad. You want me to do the classic? All right, I'll do the classic ending. You ready? I keep spitting. You see that? Brad, can you see me spitting? Yeah, good seeing you again, brother. All right, I'm going to do the classic ending. So, funny though, when I was yesterday, you'll never guess what I saw.